Hey, how are you witches out there? All of family and friends. Hello. I wanted to come here and do a video for really it's for all of you all, but especially for the newbies because there are a lot of newbies out there asking me, questions like, where can I get started? I'd like to have some paperwork, some books, and where do you get started? Well, I guess this is the place right here. Right here, right now is your start. I always recommend that people go and look at the old channel, Spiritually Nema, Nemma. Go back to the very beginning of the videos and just watch the progress. And it can be sort of a guide, to help you, get jump started on your spiritual journey or your new journey. So that's what I suggest, because at this point I don't have any material at this point. I was working on, some material, but I'm just like I'm just up in the air with everything. I'm fixing to get myself settled, where I can have a studio and I can start it, I can start, writing material to kind of like help people, you know, learn how to, speak with the spirits and learn how to, communicate with your spirit dolls. It's a lot of work. I mean, when you think about it, each subject matter that I just named, can be a huge novel in itself. Okay. So it's a lot of work, and I'm sure there's a lot of spiritual people out there doing their work and everything. But I understand some people say, well, Mama, we just want more teachings, your teachings and stuff. And I definitely want to work on it and get it to you. Okay. And time is really winding down, is what they say, or winding up. So old Mama got to move swiftly. I'm aging quickly. I mean, time is flying. I looked at myself, how I looked when I first got started versus to how I look now, and I just see this change. I don't look the same. I'm like, wow. Do you see what they call father time, but I call it mother time? Do you see what mother time, have done to Mama or has done to Mama? Made a little boo boo there, but anyways, let me get to the meat of what I wanted to talk about. So these videos won't be too long, because people lose interest. I say, right about 5 minutes, they'll lose interest. I wanted to talk to the newbies about astral energies. Okay, I'm gonna break these down in like quick 5 minute segments and stuff, so they won't be so long and drawn out, and and you just get tired of it or whatever. But a lot of you all newbies do not know about astral energies. What are astral energies? These energies are in the astral realm. Okay, all astral energies are not good. All astral energies are not bad. Okay, now a person like myself, or a person, I'm not trying to compare myself to a shaman now, y'all, come on now, but to some extent Mama might be one. What y'all think? But anyways, a shaman can actually visualize and see the astral world here in the physical. I can do that too, but not always. Okay, not always. Some people have to go under the influence. There's a lot of different herbs and stuff like that that people take so that they can visualize the astral realm. A lot of people get their creative energies by using psychedelic drugs, like they call it in the 1960s and stuff. Some people do some marijuana, some do some LSD, a little bit of everything, so that they can actually the uh witness and visualize the unseen world. Okay, this kind of reminds me of the psychedelic colors and stuff from the 60s, when the people were saying back in those days they was taking LSD and they were tripping and going in wild places, and they would come up with this stuff. People even asked me, said, "Mama, let me ask you something. Do you have to do that in order to get your work and put it here?" Hang on, let me show y'all some of my work. Don't pay my stuff no attention. Don't pay my outfit no attention here. As y'all can see, this is a little outfit that I made. Yep, y'all see that? Got my little tights up on under there, so don't make no panties, y'all. Oh yeah, let me show this to you. I made this, and I think y'all saw that one. Where I did a quilted skirt. It's a quilted skirt that I made. Okay, and I've shown it to you all, but I'm wearing it now. But people ask me, "Well, Mama, do you have to take any type of drugs to do this type of work?" And I think y'all seen that piece before. My little piece that I've done. I did this like 12 years ago. This is an old piece. I'm gonna put it in the background so y'all can look at it. And I've learned that quality paints, quality canvases are very important because you want your work to last. And if your work is not on quality material, then it's not going to last you. And I can see now I can see why it would have been important to use more quality paints. The canvas look pretty good, but I got some canvases that don't look too good right now. They've aged over 10 years, and I'm like, oh my God. It's because I didn't take good care of them. Y'all, I'm guilty. Oh, I'm hurt too because I lost a lot of work like that. Anyway, so I wanted to talk about these astral energies. These astral energies that are out there are some of the forces that I manipulate or that assist me with my work, with my artwork especially. Okay? Yes. With my musicals and stuff like that, I can rely on those astral energies. Okay? Some of these astral energies are not your friend. I don't think any of these astral energies are your friend. If you manipulate them, they can choose to do whatever they do. Some of them are they can choose to do whatever they want to do to you. Some of these astral energies are very wild in nature. There is no morals in the astral world, let alone with astral energies. When I see the astral energies, they remind me a lot of like marine creatures, the way I've seen them. One in particular that's my muse for all my work is the octopus. Now I know for a lot of you all, you won't understand what I'm talking about right now, and it just depends where you are in your spiritual journey, But I'm thinking most of you watch me because you all are pretty much like-minded people. So that muse that works with me is definitely, it looks like it doesn't look like an octopus. It's more or less like a jellyfish. That's how I would put it. Because it's got the large dome like the jellyfish, and it has the long tentacles hanging from it. And what it does, and it hadn't done this in a while. I remember the last time I saw it was like, I ain't gonna even tell y'all, but anyways, the ceiling turns to liquid mercury, okay? Like an ocean, very, very liquidy, very lucid. And the jellyfish actually swims on my ceilings and the tentacles hang down. Now, but at the same time too, I can actually manipulate them and send them out to people to, get energies from them. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. I can get energies from people, more or less talents and, other little things, whether your talent may be just speaking. Your talent may be art. Your talent may be sewing. Your talent may be poetry. Your talent may be music or whatever. And that jellyfish, I could send it out when it comes to me first. I can request it. Then I'll send it to you. I can be on the phone with you. I can be doing something. I just be, you may just not even think about me, and I could send it out and get information. And it comes back, brings the information back to me. Now I haven't done that to nobody. Okay, I'm just telling. Now, did one person did experience it, but it was not like I was being a vamp on the person. It just happened by accident. We were on the phone, and I was talking about the jellyfish, and bam, blank. He just went blank. Everything in his head was gone, and I regurgitated back what he said, what he was thinking. I'm sorry, and gave it back to him. And he was, oh my God, how did you do that? How did you know what I was fixing to say? So I'm just talking about astral energies. I can identify those that have been sent, and I can identify those that are dangerous. I can identify those that can be useful. I can identify those that are harmless. There are a whole array of them that I've never seen. I say I've only seen a grain of salt of them, just one little grain of salt, because there are many. I've seen them attached to people's entire body, the wormy projection. So if y'all know anything about it, let's talk about it or whatever. But I'm finding that a lot of people that in Mama's family, they don't want to talk in public because it's what we talk about is very serious. Everybody just don't talk about this stuff. People are trying to protect their identity. People are trying to, stay private. Okay, so you're not going to see very many comments on this channel because people are really trying to, keep themselves from being harmed by people who are very malicious. You have to have thick skin to get on these YouTube videos to just speak anything out because there are some horrible people out there in cyberspace. And once you put yourself out there, they can annihilate you. Okay, a lot of people have committed suicide because they have been cyber bullied or cyber stalked. I'm telling you something. That cyberspace is a dangerous place. It's just as dangerous as the outside physical world, but it's a whole nother dimension. I always tell people this is the fourth dimension right here in cyberspace. This is your fourth dimension. This is the other world, okay? That's new to us since the last so many years, decade or so, okay? Okay, but so anyways, I wanted to stick to the subject. I want you all to go out and do some research on astral beings, astral energies. They are not all human like in form. Like I said, to me, the ones that I've witnessed look more like marine creatures than anything. I've even seen them on people who were sick, very ill, gravely ill. I can see a lot of people think you pass away because it's this, it's that, but really, it's those astral beings, those astral energies that actually make one sick. It's the spiritual world that makes people sick. Okay, now I'm going to end it here, and I'm going to come back and do a little bit more in depth discussion. I'm going to do a more in depth discussion of the astral world or the astral scape, the astral beings, astral creatures, whatever you want to call them. They affect our lives more than we could ever imagine. Okay, they're all around us. You just can't see them. You need someone who can see. Okay, you need a shaman most of the times, or you need a wish that travels. Like I was talking to a young lady the other day. She calls it world traveling. She said, "I'm a world traveler." I say, "I'm a time jumper. I jump time." This is real. I'm not lying. A lot of people look at this stuff and think it's fake, think you're just making some bull crap up. No, when I get in my bed, I come outside of my body and I go all around, not just the world, the omniverse, okay? The omniverse. Because when you say all around the world, you're just talking about the earth. Oh no, there are worlds outside of the earth, and we're going to talk about it. We're going to go on a journey for a little while where we're just going to concentrate a whole lot on the spiritual world, the spiritual realm, because this is the thinnest veil here, October 2015, the thinnest veil. Now it's time to communicate with those ancestors. Now it's time to communicate with the those who've transitioned on, it's time, okay? Visit me on Facebook. We have a virtual coven for witches. Come on out there. Spirit Tree Naima on Facebook once again, okay? Don't forget to subscribe, okay?